What celebrities annoy the hell out of you? Controversial take for some. Obvious to others, all of them. Celebrities are a clown circus of popularity and the illusion of sympathy, them being on a spectrum of good and likable or controversial and despicable all the way to sad and broken. Like it or not, it's a drama circus for idiots. All of them are human. None of them are saints, no. Not even Keanu Reeves following and spending attention on any celebrity is pathetic. Any that do nothing to give back to the community in a meaningful way. I don't care if they're an alcoholic, or said some shit 30 years ago that was appropriate then, but not now, or had a screaming match with a producer last week. What matters is that you're one of the lucky few who can make an actual difference in people's lives. The ones that do regular Make-A-Wish appearances will always be okay with me. I'm tired of basically all of them. Both Hollywood and social media celebs. Sfoo about politics and stick to your job. You're a face, not a brain, and Team America spot on satire this. Immensely disappointed in humanity. That we've become so stupid as a society that somehow the Kardashian are still famous. And the dipshit Paul brothers not only still are, but have become more famous. Timothée Chalamet, great actor, but being marketed as sexy. And I really not seeing it, he's 28 and looks like a teenager. Zendaya, great actress, but being marketed as the new it girl, she's everywhere and in everything. Beyoncé, her voice used to be her greatest feature. It doesn't show much anymore, not to mention her parenting, which I have issues with. Whatever one is oversaturated at the moment. Hicks, whom played the female Ghostbusters. Chappelle. Anyone with from or near the Kardashians, and any other celebrity whose claim to fame is them being born, and money, their annoying factors, etc. Also, Will Smith's son. Bo can't act. Most of them really irritate me because they're so out of touch from reality. I don't really buy into celeb culture either, so everything I know about them is always against my will, which means Taylor Swift and Kardashians grate me the most. But it's our fault as a society for literally making them be everywhere. Ryan Clark, TV persona beard GSLCRPX equates Creatia OAJ BQOA GCE7 ACAD Bifate hectoliters NGB Sourceside Chrome Mobile IUTF8 VHIT FVPXTWZ to P5 TGDM Sidel. Katie Price, yet she always breaks the ban. Is consistently in court for bankruptcy hearings, somehow avoids jail, has a huge debt and somehow can afford to go on multiple holidays a year and have plastic surgery. All that and she's supposed to be broken. A myriad of these celebs coming out as Republicans and acting like straight-up assholes, like Roseanne. To the point I reflect upon my childhood and ask, were they always like this? And I didn't notice. Except Jenner. They and the Kardashians have always been horrible. Any celebrity that has come back from doing something fucking awful with almost no remorse consequences, like Chris Brown or R. Kelly before this most recent one, referring to the first few allegations. Kris Jenner and Matthew Broderick have both killed people. I groan out loud every time I see Deadline, one of my main movie news sources, posting an article on some whiny bullshit from Bill Maher. Like him of all people needs a whole written piece because he thinks protesters are a bunch of pussies. Fuck off. Meryl Streep used to giggle and thank Harvey Weinstein during her Oscar acceptance speeches. They all knew and tolerated his behavior for decades. He's evil, but so are the women that put out for him willingly to advance their careers. Angelina Jolie, Kardashians, Gwyneth Paltrow, Madonna. Really most of them. Before social media their lives were mostly private and mysterious. Now, you see they're pretty much idiots with a lot of money. Not a lot of brain power. LOL. Ronan fucking Keating. And he is a blemish on the nation. I think he's finally given up singing. Thank Christ. He does the rounds on Pox Factor now. Imagine having to get judged by this overbearing twerp. Hailey Bieber, she doesn't really do anything. And every time she changes her manicure, it clogs up my feed with shit like Hailey Bieber's new minty gross fresh neon dippy nails are the official spring uniform. Who cares? People winning about celebrities are more annoying. I have absolutely no problem avoiding media I don't like to see or read about. Why is this so hard for some people? I kinda think they enjoy it. Sydney Sweeney irked me one time by talking about how hard it was for her to get a break in Hollywood. Ah yes, Hollywood. The place notoriously rough on conventionally attractive blondes with big tits. John Cena, Beyoncé, Kanye, Cardi B, Sexy Red, JoJo Swastika, Jada Smith, the Kardashians, pretty much any mumble rapper, everyone on The View, any YouTuber, any TikToker ... so many more. Kris Jenner is trash. I don't particularly like any of them, and I like Kylie's makeup line, and I like Skins. So I'll give them credit for that. But Kris has done nothing but exploit her kids. Mark Ruffalo. He seems like the douche with the guitar on Berkeley's campus telling everyone how wrong they are and how much better his lifestyle is in the most condescending dickhead voice. Tom Cruise, he must be spitting chips with Nicole getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. Nicole has the best revenge a life lived well. Tom has to pay to be in his movies and is single. None. Being annoyed with a celebrity is like being annoyed with a Pokemon card. You can choose to just not. OL. Redditors who post about celebrities, however, Piper Raquel and that Harper girl who had beef together. You're like 15 and threatening to beat each other's asses and doing diss tracks. I lost my will to live. Chris Pratt. Complete nutter. His face and his voice are annoying as well. I avoid any movie where he's the lead. I just can't stand the guy for some reason. James Corden. I used to enjoy his shows, but the more I see him, the less I laugh. It's like he's everywhere, and it's just overkill at this point. Mark Wahlberg racist, ignorant and flat out annoying. Elon Musk, at least people are finally realizing he is all talk and nothing to back it up. Selena Gomez. I'm tired of her playing victim about literally everything, especially when she treated other people like her kidney donor like shit. I guess leaving most social medias stop making you hate people. Mostly because you don't know and care about what they are doing. Life is good. Rob Schneider. He was bad when he was just one of the worst comedians working. But he's also decided to become a right-wing troll. Fuck him. Jake Paul. God, I hate that guy so much. I used to hate his brother too, but not anymore. I'm not a fan, but I can see he grew and's change. Alex Jones, who is a hate-mongering, snake-oil grifting, malignant narcissist who tortures parents of murdered children for profit. Ariana Grande. I so want to see the Wicked movie because I'm a Broadway fan, but I don't know if I can sit through 90 minutes of her. J.K. Rowling. I'm sick of her tweeting transphobic shit all the time. Her books are great, but her as a person is really frustrating. Shailene Woodley, I don't know why, so I can't explain my feelings extreme dislike of her, but I cannot watch any show she is in. Celebrities who constantly overshare their lavish lifestyles on social media, it's like they're living in a different universe. Tom Cruise. There's just something about him that annoys the piss out of me and ruins anything that has him starring in it. Billie Eilish, she's like a more toxic version of Taylor Swift, yet so many people defend her simply because she's hot. Steve Harvey. He has no talent as near as I can tell aside from his Pac-Man-like smile. He's also a hateful petty bigot. Taylor Swift. She makes boring basic white girl music for boring basic white girls, and her fans are a bizarre cult. So many, but I reserve gold for James Corden. Stan, he made it big stateside. England's loss was America's loss. Kanye West, who has become like the Pink Floyd character from The Wall when he becomes a fascist but in real life. Tease. I'm sure she's a great person, but I dislike her music. Say that to any of her fans, it becomes cult mentality. Kelly Clarkson. I like her music, but her speaking voice is obnoxious, and she is just annoying. And also Akafina. Trump decades before he was into politics. I haven't liked him since the late 80s. When I was in middle school. Shawn Mendes, his head is too big, like the actual size of his head. Also he seems like a complete airhead. Kevin Hart seems like he's in every commercial just dealing things. Like a discount Samuel L. Jackson. All that flexing with their riches and dresses and all the cool stuff they have. Literally who cares? Deadpool guy. He just seems fake as fuck, not sure why, but something about him sets off red flags. Not a celebrity, but that TikTok guy who can cook but tells you don't fuck it up. Fuck that guy. Donald Trump, some may object. But he has acted like a celebrity all his life, and he annoys me. Ice Spice, Cardi B. Any of these talentless rap ladies that only personality trait is twerking. Zooey Deschanel. Her quirky indie girl routine in every movie she's in is boring and exhausted. Judy Greer and Jane Kozlowski, sisters. I watch both, but it's nails on a chalkboard sometimes. Jennifer Coolidge, her voice in those Discover commercials is like nails on the chalkboard. Any YouTube, Instagram, TikTok celebrity whose audience is constituted mainly of children. After this past fall, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce being in half the damn commercials. Chris Pratt, because he's a terrible person. Will Smith, because he's a shitty person. The better question would be, are there any celebs that don't annoy the hell out of you? Justin Bieber has a face-voice personality existence that begs for a punch in the face. I hate Chris Pratt. I've never been invested in someone else's life like hating his. All of them. IMO. They're all average people who don't deserve half of what they have.